Welcome to my thieving pet guide or advice on how to obtain the Rocky, one of old school RuneScape's skilling pets. Now, like my farming, mining and fishing pet guide videos, I can't promise you'll get this thing instantly if you do everything I do in the video, but you will do eventually if you don't give up. This is an RNG based grind, of course, so it could happen at any point, but I like to look at drop rates from a probability perspective, which I personally think is a better approach whenever you're going to be grinding an item as rare as a pet. If you're unfamiliar, skilling pet drop rates work the same for each skill and they do scale to level though not past 99. In thieving, almost any NPC you pickpocket has a base chance to give you the Rocky. This chance does have a formula which I'll put on screen right now. It's 1 in base chance minus your level times by 25. So for example, thieving an elf has a base chance of 1 in 99,175 of giving the pet. So at level 85 that's a 1 in 97,050 chance, and at level 99 that becomes a 1 in 96,700 chance. Unlike in farming, this scaling doesn't make an enormous difference. Most lower level NPCs like men and women and RD Knights have the same likelihood of the pet, and that's 1 in 257,211 base chance. I know that sounds ridiculously high, but you rarely fail when thieving these at higher levels, so theoretically you're getting a lot more rolls per hour than something like Vyres or Elves. Various stalls in RuneScape have a pet chance too. For example, a cake stall accessed at level 5 has a 1 in 124,066 chance, and they also increase with level, but the stalls do have a longer respawn time as you gain more levels. The Pyramid Plunder Grand Gold chests each have a chance too, and this increases with each room, and you can also get the pet from the Sorceress's Garden minigame as well. If you do reach 200 mil in the skill and you still don't have the pet, it does become 15 times more common. This has known to have happened to some extremely unlucky players though. With the methods I'll be showing, it's highly unlikely you'll reach that much XP. As I said, you do have a chance to receive the pet every time you successfully steal from an NPC or Pyramid Plunder chest. Essentially, it's the moment you get the XP drop that you roll for the pet on the very same tick, and you will receive the red message in the chat box. We'll just mention that the Sorceress's Garden minigame, you will roll for the pet when you steal the squirk and not when you turn them in for more XP. We're going to start with the fastest methods to obtain the pet, and I'll also mention some ones which balance good XP, GP and a good pet chance as well. Note these methods will not include the use of alt accounts, but I will mention a couple of those methods at the end and link them if that's what you're able to do. Thieving in general is a decent skilling pet to go for, and you're not likely to spend anywhere near as much time hunting it even if you go dry. Firstly, one of the simplest but fastest ways of getting the pet is by thieving Dodgy Necklaces, access from level 55. The pronunciation is up to debate there, of course. So if you join the CC Thieving host, you'll be able to locate a world with a splasher in the South Arden Bank where the knight can be trapped against the wall and easy to just spam pickpocket without having to move the mouse at all. You can also use the keyboard too for this. This does allow for over 2,000 pickpockets per hour at 99, and at 94 with the Arden Medium Diary you will stop failing completely. RD Knights, like most other NPCs, have a high base chance of 1 in 257,211, but the amount of pickpockets per hour is so big, so it's roughly 86 hours to get the pet with this method, and you'll make some decent GP along the way as well as gain some fast XP, so a solid method overall. The next method involves the Pyramid Plunder minigame and requires 91 thieving to do most effectively, but can be done before. For the fastest way to get the pet from here, you will rush the Grand Gold chest in every single room and not bother looting the urns at all. The final chest has a base chance of 1 in 6893, and looting every chest will scale the drop rate down to approximately 1 in 1603 at level 99 per run, so yes, 8 chests I'm including there. Rushing Pyramid Plunder chests is approximately 61 hours for the pet, although if you do Pyramid Plunder the regular way and get decent XP as well, this goes up to about 133 hours, but yes, you will get that good XP, so maybe worth doing that one to 99, and then after 99 just rushing the chest. Of course, each chest does give a chance at the Pharaoh's Scepter as well, so you'll likely make some decent GP here too. Zahers, not sure if I pronounced that one right, found in Mortal Wreck and thus requiring a fire cape to enter, can be pickpocketed at level 90 thieving. At level 99 these are another very efficient way of getting the pet, and the chance there is 1 in 174,268, and the strategy is exactly the same as RD Knights, just using Dodgy Necklaces, Thieving Cape and all that stuff. We'll get into that equipment a bit later. You can find all the hers around the city, so choose a spot close to a wall where you can just pen them in, and yes, this method is roughly 69 hours for the Rocky. There was a lot more annoying and click intensive than RD Knights, but yes, a bit faster. We'll just mention a couple of places where you can utilise alt accounts to hunt the Rocky in quick fashion. Note I don't have any experience with these, but have studied a few guys, so we'll just mention the basics of those methods. You'll be thieving various stalls, which will give a base chance of 1 in 36,490 for the Rocky. First place is Relica, where you'll require 4 alt accounts to lure the market guards, giving you 6 stalls to steal from in quick succession. And the second place is Draenor Market, where you will lure one of the guards into the wise old man's house and distract the seed seller, stealing from 2 stalls at a time. The Relica method is only 25 hours on average for the pet, and at Draenor it's 35 hours, so if you have alts or you know people who will help you out for this, feel free to give it a go. Finally, if you want to make lots of GP while still having a decent chance at the pet, pickpocketing Vars and Elves unlocked at level 82 and 85 Thieving respectively are very good money with the Rogue's outfit. At current prices, Vars are approximately 2.5 mil GP per hour and Elves 2 mil GP per hour. That said, they are most effective at level 99 and rather tedious to do before. They each have a base chance of 1 in 99,175 of giving the pet, meaning Vars are approximately 145 hours at 99 and Elves about 250 hours. There is an important piece of equipment for hunting the Rocky, and I'll go through that now. Dodgy Necklaces are essential for pickpocketing when below the level that you can fail at, so they give a 25% chance of stopping the NPC from stunning you for a few seconds when you fail a pickpocket, which I can tell you helps a lot. Each necklace has 10 charges, so you will go through them quite quickly, but they're quite cheap on the G. You can also make them with silver bar, necklace mold, jade, and then enchant them if you're an iron. The necklaces overall increase your pickpockets per hour, and thus more rolls at the pet. Along with this, the new Arceus spellbook has provided a spell called Shadow Veil, which will enhance your thieving abilities, giving you an extra 15% chance of being successful. So it does stack with the Dodgy Necklace and give an overall 40% chance. So this costs fire, earth, and cosmic runes, as well as in the completion of the Kingdom Divided quest, and it works better at higher magic levels, since that will determine how long the effect lasts for. The Thieving Cape unlocked at level 99 gives a pickpocketing boost like the Ardy Diary, so that's an additional 10% chance of being successful when pickpocketing NPCs, stacking with the Medium Diary. The Rogue clothing obtained from the Rogue minigame in Berthorpe doesn't actually increase your chance at the pets, but just gives double loot from all pickpockets, so yes, it's very effective at places like Ardy Knights, Elves, and Vars, so yeah, definitely worth getting. I got my Rocky at level 94 Thieving from a ham member of all things, whilst going for an easy clue, which at that level was a chance of 1 in 254, 861, the same as Ardy Knights. My plan was actually to do Pyramid Plunder to 99 and then rush chests post 99, but luckily there'll be no need for that anymore. You can recolour the pet to a dark red by using some red berries on the Rocky, or a more brown colour with some poison ivy berries, though I prefer the standard version. Like any pet grind, this one is heavily RNG based. There is no guarantee at any point that you will get the pet. Some people will get it very early, and believe me, yes, I used to shake my head at those getting it off a cake store at level 10 or something, and in fairness, me getting it off a ham member is a bit like that as well, to be honest. Others will go very high on the other hand, which I guess balances that out if you want to look at it from that way, but your probability of getting the pet will increase the more thieving you do, which is how I prefer to look at drop rates, or yeah, think of it like this: if you give up, if you stop doing your thieving, you're never going to get the pet, are you? So yeah, feel free to check out my other pet guides on farming, fishing, and mining too, but otherwise good luck on your Rocky hunting, and I will see you in the next video.